News Talk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place with the new Fergus Now app on your phone. It's now time for Chamber on the Air. Joining us, we got Lisa Workman, the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce president. Thanks for joining us, Lisa.
Glad to be here, Dave, and hard to believe it's May already. The weather is turning, the grass is getting green. Things are really literally popping up all over, whether it's flowers or new businesses. And, you know, with this time of year, with it being May, we start thinking about Mother's Day. And with that, we are just excited here to have Chamber on the Air and get to feature some of the businesses from Fergus Falls who offer some great things, not just for Mother's Day, but for year-round. So Jan Workha is joining us today with Creative Handmade Goods. Good morning, Jan.
Hey, Lisa.
So things are just bustling at Creative Handmade Goods. Tell us a little bit about what people can find there.
Well, we have Creative Handmade Goods is a shop with over 42 local makers. So we have everything from woven rugs to handmade pottery, local artists that are working in different mediums. We have some woodworkers in the shop, and all of them are local folks. And we offer a way for them to sell their goods in a retail environment.
Which is awesome. It makes such a great downtown Fergus Falls destination. And again, you're supporting 40 other local small businesses, but really the business Creative Handmade Goods has been in business for a number of years as Soapworks, and that's really kind of what kickstarted the whole thing. And that's, fantastic products. So tell us, Jan, a little bit about how Soapworks got started and how they've evolved.
Well, so we kind of run Creative Handmade Goods and Soapworks Naturals, within the same space, but they are technically two different businesses. So Soapworks Naturals is all about natural, handmade bath and body products, from soaps to lotions to bath bombs to facial products. We kind of run the gamut. Everything we do is made here on site in our little back room, and we make it here, and we sell it in the shop. We have actually been selling. I've been making soap for like 12 years, but we started selling it 5 years ago.
Very cool. And that business really has grown. And it's something that I think once people get in the store and discover what's available there, those Soapworks products, they are absolutely phenomenal. It's unique scents, and the bath bombs and the bath melts, and the shower oil, some of my favorites.
Yeah, we kind of got you hooked on a few of the products, which is sort of how things work here. Is people come in and get a lot of folks coming in either looking just for something special for that person that they don't have any idea what to get for them, or we have folks coming in with a specific problem with their skin or their water in their house or whatever, and they're looking for some sort of solution from us. We do many of our products over the years have been developed out of customer requests and ideas. So we're always happy to hook someone up with a good, natural, skin-loving product.
Absolutely, and I think that's one of the things that makes your products in the store different. But I think also one of the things that I appreciate so much is the fact that you are there as the makers and can be there to answer questions. So you're shopping either in person. The products are also available online, but you can talk to the makers. They can talk to you and to Chris about the products.
Yeah, sometimes we... If we've had a particularly busy week, sometimes I'm like, "Oh, too much peopling," because we do talk, very extensively with our customers, particularly those who are looking for some sort of skin solution. But also just that people are curious, that literally these items get made just behind the door in the back of the shop. and are very curious about, how, that process and how we went about becoming experts in the area of, skin and body care. So we do get to tell our story quite often to our customers, and are able to help them find just the right thing.
Right, answering the questions. And I think one of the other things, too, that is awesome about what you do through Soapworks and Creative Handmade Goods is you're not just offering products for gifts. It's for daily use, and everything from jewelry to artwork, a lot of great local creations there.
Yeah, we're really happy to. The Creative Handmade Goods part of the shop kind of came out of the annual Holiday Art and Artisan Market that we have done the last 4 years, where we invited local makers to sell their goods, during the holidays between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And we always got asked, would you guys ever consider doing this full time? And my answer was always like, gee, I don't know if we can make a business out of that. But it did turn out that, we were able to find, and I think the key for us really was finding the right space downtown. Our space that we're in right now became available in August, and I was, when I found out it was available, I jumped on it very, very quickly because it was really the ideal location for us and to showcase all of the wonderful products that our makers supply us with.
Well, and we should tell folks exactly where they can find you, too, where that awesome space is.
We are located at 216 West Lincoln, so that is the block between Union and Court, what I like to talk about as the premium block on West Lincoln. So easy to find us if you happen to be out for ice cream or looking for a washer dryer. We're directly across the street from the Brick, and Uncle Eddie's and Sears are all our neighbors across the street. And you just look the other way and you can see our beautiful decorated windows and ready to
come on over. Yeah, we want folks to come on over. In fact, you guys would have installed your own ice cream bench right outside. So folks want to get ice cream or shop first and get ice cream, feel free to enjoy that bench outside too. And really, you and Chris have the spirit of entrepreneurship, but also of supporting other local businesses. And we are so grateful for that here in Fergus Falls.
And we're very happy to do it. It's always fun to help someone sell their first piece of jewelry or their first piece of art or whatever. They're very excited. And we have some long-term artists and makers as well. We're certainly not selling their first pieces, but we are also able to bring in some new makers who maybe haven't sold anything before, and just to see the first time we hand them their check for their sales for the month, get a big smile on their face, and they're very happy to be doing it.
Definitely. Well, that is one thing that if folks go to Creative Handmade Goods, downtown Fergus Falls, you're supporting like 40 local businesses, and it's worth stopping in on a very regular basis because your inventory changes.
Yeah, we have our makers bring in new products. Of the 40 makers, I would say that maybe 8 to 10 of them a week are coming in to restock and swap out and freshen up and fluff, as I like to call it, so that we generally have things that are those people that make items that are seasonal. You will see things now in spring and summer colors, that kind of thing, and so we're able to have those folks come in, bringing in small amounts of items and freshening up their displays. Yeah,
it is fantastic. And, of course, you guys share with folks the hours that they can come and see you.
So we are open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 5:30, although because we're also makers, you will often find us in the shop on Mondays and Tuesdays. We don't publicize that we're open on those days, but if the lights are on, the door's unlocked, and you're more than welcome to come in and shop. Frankly, we get a lot of folks in on Mondays and Tuesdays, but typically Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to 5:30, and we do other times by appointment as well.
Fantastic. And, of course, starting Memorial Weekend, you guys will be open late till 8 on Thursdays.
Yeah, so a few months ago, some of the local retailers got together and decided, we needed to do a little something to attract folks downtown. And one of the first one of the first projects or ideas that we thought was relatively easy to implement was to stay open later on Thursday nights. So we came up with this late till 8, mostly because it rhymes and people can remember it. So Thursday nights, starting with Memorial Day weekend, Thursday nights we will be open until 8 o'clock, us and 26 or 28, I think, other businesses downtown, including some of the restaurants, salons, most of the retailers will be open for the summer, late till 8 on Thursday nights.
Fantastic. Well, lots of exciting things going on downtown Fergus Falls. And Jan, thank you for making Fergus Falls your home again, for making it, a destination, and for launching Creative Handmade Goods as a great destination downtown Fergus Falls. We appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate being here, and I love being back in my hometown and kind of just, being a hometown girl again and seeing all the new, fresh faces as well as some old friends.
Fun stuff. Well, thanks again, Jan, and we will be seeing you, I'm sure, around at a lot of different activities and some late till 8s this summer. That's been Jan Worka with Creative Handmade Goods. This is Chamber on the Air. I'm Lisa Workman. We're going to take a little break, and we will be right back.
Hungry? Head over to Union Pizza in downtown Fergus Falls. They have specialty-made pizza that tastes great and the atmosphere is fun and friendly. Open for lunch and for supper Monday through Friday, and for supper on Saturday, Union Pizza is a great place for a family dinner.
Newstalk 1250 KBRF, and we're back with Chamber on the Air with Lisa Workman.
Well, thanks, Dave. And joining me now is Leanne Meese, owner of the Flour Mill, Unique Floral Expressions, downtown Fergus Falls. And Leanne, what a busy time of year you guys have right now.
It is. It's a great time of year, though. It's so fun when the colors start to change and the flowers start coming in, and we've got all these busy holidays going on. It's a great time of year here.
Well, and I absolutely love that behind-the-scenes look of the Flour Mill and building the lovely prom corsages. Like, who would know that it ever takes that much work?
It does. It's kind of, people, you sit there and think about, well, what goes into putting the flowers together? And so it's great to see the interactions of it. And, yeah, there is a lot of steps involved in putting prom flowers together and kind of customizing it for those kids so it matches their dresses, complements their dresses, goes with that, and just kind of give a little bit more of a view of what we do here behind the scenes. And hopefully we'll be doing some more of that coming up later on, and keep an eye on our Facebook page to see, putting some arrangements together and some fun things as well.
Well, and you guys are really experts in that too, and the flowers make such that just unique celebration. They just make an event. I don't know that can you even say the word flowers and not smile? Like, to me, that's what it's all about, creating those smiles.
Definitely is. I always tell people, if you ever are bored and want to help out on a holiday like a Mother's Day or Valentine's Day and help do deliveries even Christmas time, there's nothing better than going to somebody's door with a bouquet of flowers and the look on their face when you come to the door. And they almost second guess it. You're standing in front of their door. You're saying their name, but they're like, are you sure it's for me? And then they just put a big smile on their face and are so appreciative of it. So everybody should have that opportunity once in a while because it's really fun.
Oh, and you have been bringing joy to people's faces for how many years now as the owner of the flour mill?
13 years we've been here at this location. Yeah, it's been fun. It's great to be part of this community, and the support that this community has is just unbelievable, and it's so much fun seeing all the kids grow up over the years. And, we talked about prom flowers and see them do prom flowers and come back to do wedding flowers. It's a great time.
Definitely. And of course, you have years of experience of designing flowers even before you were the owner of that. So have you ever stopped to think about how many flowers have crossed your fingertips over the years?
Boy, I don't think I could add it up. No. I gauge it by my oldest daughter, and after she was born, I started in the business, way back when Burgeon's was around. So it's been, 27 years that I've been in the floral industry, and a lot of flowers, a lot of families, a lot of things I've gone through, and it's been a blessing ever since. And I still enjoy what I do every day I come to work. So I've always said that it's fun because the seasons change, and so the flowers change, and it's like Christmas when we get product in here and you get the first tulips of the season, after a long winter. It's just great.
Absolutely. And I can hear it in your voice too, that true passion of not just running a business, but of really being parts of people's celebrations and other, commemorations in people's lives, and the excitement that you can bring, plus the knowledge that you bring on flowers too.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, we just we really enjoy what we do here. I've got a great staff that helps out here, too. We all just work well together and, help everybody on all those occasions that they need flowers for.
Well, and I think that's one thing, too, that sets you apart is that when people pick up the phone and call you, they can say, well, I need something like, and they maybe don't know what they need, and you guys can help come up with those solutions.
Yep. Definitely. And, I think part of it, too, it's customizing it and personalizing it for each person that comes in the door. If it's something that relates to a birthday and they're looking for something that goes with the birthday flower, or special colors, or, anniversaries, if they're celebrating a 50th, 60th anniversary, and you can pull out those flowers that they had in their bouquet that many years ago and just replicate that. It's just fun to add that personal touch to everybody, so it really has meaning not only for the people but for us, too, as we're putting it together for them.
Definitely. Well, when we think about commemorating special occasions, Mother's Day is just around the corner. What do you have in mind, or what kind of suggestions do you have, folks? What should they be calling and looking for this week? Great.
This time of year, it's so much fun because there are so many flowers available right now. So I personally like just a nice mixed bouquet of flowers, the springy colors with the iris and tulips, lilies, snapdragons. Those things aren't growing outside yet, so if you can get them, put them in a vase like they just picked it out of the garden, that's always fun. We also have all the outdoor patio pots that we're going to start carrying, the hanging baskets, the patio pots, all of that. So if you want something for them for outside. And we try and do a little bit of everything, the blooming plants, chocolates, balloons, fresh flowers, all of that. If you know what you need for your mom, you can give us a call and know what she likes. Otherwise, if you don't, we'll help put some suggestions together for you so you can get something for her.
Definitely. Well, how can folks reach you, and where do they find you?
All right. Well, to find us, we are at 205 West Lincoln Avenue. We are right next door to the Viking Cafe. Easy access, either front of the street or the back parking lot is full, and we have a back entrance there. If you want, you can do a curbside pickup or delivery. You can give us a call at 736-7877.
Fantastic. Well, Leanne, thank you for helping folks, make those celebrations even more special for so many years, and for continuing to be a business owner in Fergus Falls. And we look forward to seeing you more as things start bustling and blooming downtown Fergus Falls.
Wonderful. Well, thanks for having me.
You bet. That's been Leanne Meese with the Flower Mill, Unique Floral Expressions. I'm Lisa Workman with Chamber on the Air. We'll be back after a break.
Here at the Salvation Army, we accept donations from Monday through Friday from 9 to 3 and Saturday from 12 to 2. And these donations help to affect change in the community. and you're going to see next what we do with your donations. You just saw how we took in donations from the back, and now, as you can see here, we're processing the donations, and they go specifically onto the floor to help people who are in need to find assistance. Here at the register is where everything happens. It's where all the items that have been donated and processed become the money that enables us to affect change in the community. So if you want to come in and help us, stop by anytime and buy an item.
News Talk 1250 KBRF. Listen anytime, any place. And we're back with Chamber on the Air with Lisa Workman.
Thanks, Dave. Well, it's so much fun with the Chamber. We get to feature a number of our small businesses, and some you may have visited, like Creative Handmade Goods or the Flour Mill, and others you may have just tasted, you probably haven't visited. So joining me now is Josh Mohagan, one of the owners of Terroir Chocolates, TC Foods. Josh, glad to have you on the show.
Hey there, Lisa. How are you today?
Really good, thank you. And so, some people might think, well, gosh, no, I haven't been to that chocolate store. Tell folks about, if they haven't tasted, tell them about Terroir Chocolates.
Oh, sure. Well, you probably haven't been to our chocolate store, but my wife, Kristen, who is a Speedall and born and raised in Fergus Falls, and myself started making chocolate about 8 years ago. And we take cocoa beans from Central America and process them all the way into chocolate bars here in Fergus Falls, and we sell them all over the United States in specialty shops, like some of the ones we have here in Fergus Falls, like the Market and Victor Lundine's and things like that, and specialty grocery. And so, yeah, we don't have our own retail space, but we serve and sell in other people's retail space.
Which is super cool. I think, not everyone is aware that it's not just sold, like you said, at local specialty retailers, but chocolate made in Fergus Falls is going across the country. That's amazing. Well,
thank you. Yeah, it's been a very fun process, and we've been fortunate to meet so many nice people along the way. And kind of when we started, it was just figuring out how does somebody even make chocolate. And I think when Kristen kind of saw that concept, and we're down in California, Napa, California area, and we were doing kind of some wine tasting, stuff like that, right after we got married. And Kristen had always had a culinary background, and she was kind of looking for what she would do with that. And she went to school to be a pastry chef, actually, so fantastic desserts and things like that. And the thing that she likes is natural food, and she wanted to make something that was good for people, too. And when she saw that you could make chocolate actually right from the cocoa bean and showcase that aspect of it and tell that story of it, she was just hooked. And I think the thing that hooked her too is that it was something she was proud to share and have other people eat and stay healthy.
Right. And I think that's one of the things that sets the Terroir chocolates apart is it's not like grabbing a Hershey bar and just eating it so fast you don't even know what you did with it. Not that I've ever done
well,
that.
Well, unless you're me, Lisa, that's what I do.
But okay, so yeah, we're
we were
there
just
is that,
blown away. This has been all new to me. I mean, it would have been just out of my, knowledge sphere. And I think the first time for us, we taste a cocoa bean. We taste some chocolate made from cocoa beans in Madagascar, and another one from Ecuador at the same time. And I could not believe the difference. Oh, yeah, same ingredients, little different on the processing, but one you tasted just bright, fruity, interesting flavors, and the other one was nutty and chocolatey, smooth. You couldn't even believe it was the same food that you're eating. And so that's really been a learning experience for me personally, and it's something fun. It kind of piques your curiosity. Right now we're kind of dealing with and trying to figure out, well, what flavors haven't we putzed around with yet? And we're calling a couple farms in Peru and getting samples, a couple from Ecuador getting samples, a couple from Tanzania, and Kristen has the whole summer to play around, and so I'll let you know when they're available. But for the summer, she's going to play and kind of experiment a little bit.
Well, you guys have been doing some experimenting, not just with the flavors, and I encourage folks, pick some terroir chocolates up if you haven't seen it. Try it. Enjoy it slowly. To me, that's the key, is it's not just wolf down a Hershey bar kind of thing. This is chocolate that's really meant to be savored, and, you know, all the different flavors. Like I said, you've got different flavors that are available now, so there's really something for everyone. I don't know if I have a favorite yet, because I'm still willing to keep trying, you know, over and over again.
You are?
Yes, because, you know, and again, it's Fergus Falls chocolate, so that it's something that you can either gift to someone, or, you know, it's a kind of remembrance of home, that kind of thing, but also something new where you guys have incorporated in, beyond the terroir chocolates, you've incorporated in your TC Foods or a CBD line. So tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, sure. So we have been working with CBD for about 2.5 years, and kind of what got it started is we started to meet so many people that were really seeing benefits from CBD. My mom is one, and shouldn't put her on the spot here, but but people that would say, yes, we take this every day, and they'd show me kind of what they're doing, what their regimen looks like, and I'd hear so many cool stories about, you know, I heard one story about a guy that started skiing again when he was 75 years old, and he hadn't skied since he was 60 years old because of knee pain, and he felt like CBD was a big part of that. Actually teary-eyed sharing that with me and different things. And well, we started thinking, okay, so actually this plays really friendly with chocolate, and we could deliver CBD. Like, why couldn't it taste really good when you have it instead of dropping it on your tongue or not really knowing how to apply it?
Sure.
So we have built a product line here, and really we feel like it'll be a national brand and an international brand, where we've delivered really good CBD and the best chocolate that money can buy, literally. And actually last year we sent our whole CBD line into the London Academy Awards of Chocolate, and it did really well. And nobody else sent in a CBD option. You know, it was just the best chocolate makers all around the world sent what they have. And so, you know, with the CBD line, it's all the same process, you know, from bean to bar, and all the creativity goes into that as goes into our terroir chocolate line.
Wow, pretty amazing. Well, you guys have owned terroir chocolates, have been making chocolate locally for more than 8 years, and we want to wish you congratulations and much success. And if folks are looking for something to pick up for mom, something special, we encourage you to stop by and pick up some terroir chocolate. So, Josh, thank you to you and Kristen for making Fergus Falls home and the home of terroir chocolates. Congratulations and thanks.
Excellent, Lisa. Well, thanks for having us on, and thanks for the invitation.
You bet. Well, everyone, it's time to wrap up Chamber on the Air. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce, and we will see you again next month.